Okay, so welcome to all. Today we will learn about a variables. So how to declare a variables in Python. So we will learn first rule here. So what does mean by variable actually? Variable means we are like we have learned in a when we are in 10th standard, we learned x is equal to 10. So that time actually x is a variable that's holding any value. Okay, any value. So value might be anything. Okay, so we have a certain rules, we need to follow it. So declare a variable. Here I declared a variable with a x. So declare a variable with a, either it might be in a small letter a to z starting or caps letter, either a to z or either in a caps letter a to z character. So I started, so here you will see I started a variable with a var. So var is a here character. So it is a from a to z here. Okay, a to z, a to z. So we need to declare as like special character are not allowed to declare a variable. For example, if I'm declaring a variable like percentage x is equal to 10, so percentage x is equal to is a invalid variable. Invalid variable. Okay, it's a invalid. So percentage dollar are not allowed except underscore. Underscore is allowed here. So if I'm declaring any variable underscore, for example, name is equal to, I'm giving a name here, Daljit here. So underscore name, it is allowed. This variable is allowed here. So only underscore is allowed. Okay, and these if some variables starting with any special character are not allowed, and start with a variable with a digit also not allowed. Suppose I'm starting a variable 99 underscore name is equal to for example I mention here Thakur. Okay, here. So it is also invalid variable. Invalid. So it is invalid variable. So these are the rules, these are the thumb rules we need to follow it here. Okay, so let's go for a lab and I will show you one by one here. Okay, so let me open a Jupyter notebook. So all how to open a Jupyter notebook? Let me go process again. I need, once you installed a Jupyter notebook in your Windows, open a CMD, and here we need to type Jupyter notebook. So automatically it will redirect your browser and it will open like that, something like that. And it is a location. Where is the location? It is a location of your, if you want to see the location, it is your C drive, user, and which username, Hariom. If you don't know what is the location of your, just use CMD, and here you will see your location. It is your location. So where you need to go, you can see the location. This is your location. Okay, so it is your location. So I went there. So that was the reason you will see all the files from that location here. So all these files belongs to this location here. And here I need to click on a new and Python 3. Okay, so Python 3. So I said I need to, the first we will learn about a rules, variables rules. Okay, so rules. So hash means comment. It means this line is disabled. Hash means comment. It means it is a disable. Hash means disable, or we can say comment. Okay, so it means it will be not a part of programming. It's just for your information. So what is this purpose? It for information purpose. Information purpose. It will not execute as a, okay, information purpose. That is the meaning of hash here. Okay, so now we learned a rule here. Okay, variable rules. So variable will start with declare a variable start with either A to Z or caps A to Z. Okay, so let me declare any variable here. So for example, I'm declaring any name. So let me mention as a name is equal to, I will mention here any. So here, next thumb rule. If I'm entering a value here, it must be, it is a string actually. It is a string, we called as a string. So string value, string here, we called a string value, and string value must be single quote, single quote or double quote. So it is your personal choice. Single quote means I'm using this is a symbol of a single quote. You need to enter some value, or double quote. Okay, so double. Either you can put a value, or I made it a hash. It means it is a disable. It will run this code only. So in a string value, you can add any value here. Anything allowed here. Anything means A to Z, or A to Z, or digit 0 to 9, or special character, all, everything means all are allowed. I can mention all are allowed here. So it called a string, special character, all are allowed. Okay, so here I have declared a here. So name is a variable is equal to is a assign operator. Assign operator. Daljit is a value. It means name is holding a value of Daljit. If I call as a name, if I call as a name, it will give me the output as a Daljit. Okay, so now let me here. Now I need to print anything. For example, I need a output. I need to use a print function. So in a programming language, we called a function. We don't call as a command. We called a function. We will use print function, and I will use a name here, and let me control enter. So Daljit here. So let me declare a as a like I will let me declare a one more variables. I will declare as a for example, let's say a x is equal to, I am declaring a, I start with any caps letter start here, uh, here masses. Let me MC, and I will mention here welcome to all in Python class. Okay, so welcome to all in Python class. And if I want to print this message, I need to use a print function and mcg here. I need to call a variable. So when I run, I can use a shortcut. I'm using a alt plus enter. So here, these are the shortcut. I'm using alt plus enter. It will execute. What will be? Execute the program. Execute the program means yeah, line. We are line here. We made it a line here. Execute the line, and you will get a output here, and get a new line, and get a new line. These are the features of a Jupyter notebook. Okay, Jupyter notebook features. Okay, or either you can click on a run here directly. Either you can click here, or either you can use alt plus enter, or either you don't want to a new line, you don't want to new line, then you can do control. Okay, so you can do a control plus enter. Okay, So here you will execute. So I don't need to click every time or run. So it is a shortcut. You need to remember it and you can do it. Okay. So let me clean here and let me run here. Alt enter. So welcome to all in my Python class. So I'm getting here. So I call message. If I'm calling this message anywhere here, so I want to call here again. Let me call it again and let me do it again. I'm now I can call anywhere. It print me this message here. So this is the first rule. Means I can either use a variable declare with a small letter. I can use A to Z or A to Z. Okay. So let's for understand about a second rules. Okay. So say I can use a underscore. So okay, so now let's learn about a underscore. So we can declare a variable with the underscore that is allowed underscore, but underscore comes in a oops concept. So we will learn more about in when we will comes on the object oriented programming concept. So underscore start declare with declare with underscore is allowed only in special characters. In special character. Okay, for example, let me declare a underscore and I'm putting a value here. Let's say I'm putting a bar is equal to any value. Now I'm putting a digit value. If I'm putting it is an integer value, so here I don't need a quote or double quote because it is an integer value. Integer value we'll discuss about later about integer. So what does mean by integer? Integer means integer. I hope you heard in a math 0 to 9 we called integers. Okay, so integer you can declare here. Here you don't need, not required, no need single quote or double quote here. Here we don't require. Okay, so earlier we required, here we no need single quote or double quote. If I did it single quote or double quote, then it will not make an integer. It will convert as a string. We will discuss about in the next lecture. Now we will just learn about a rules only. So now I'm doing a print underscore bar. So let me run it here. Now I'm getting a value. If let me make a one more example. Double underscore is also allowed, but it comes in oops concept. So x is equal to, I'm putting a value 200. Okay, so where it comes on oops concept, oops concept variable. So we will learn later when we will comes on this lecture object oriented programming. We will learn about what these are double underscore x, but it's a valid variable. So if I do it here, print and underscore x, and if I'm running, it's giving me a result. These are the valid variables. Okay, now let's discuss about a invalid variable. Now we'll discuss about a invalid variable. These are the valid variables. Now let's discuss about the invalid variables. So for example, I declare one variable percentage var is equal to let's take any value 15, and now I want to same things. I want to print here percentage var, and I want to, and let me add now invalid syntax. So here it's giving me a issue invalid syntax. So already I wrote here it is an invalid variable. So here it said it is invalid here. So invalid syntax, even I can't print here, and it's not, I can't use here. So it is an invalid variable, so I can't use percentage. And let me produce some more examples. So here, so now I will start with the digit 99, and I will put a abc, and abc is holding a value of string value. I can put here, for example, python. I can put a python here, and now print and I can make a 99 underscore ABC. So it is also invalid variable. So let me type in a top here. Okay, so you will be not confused here after watching this video. So let me do here. So invalid decimal literal invalid. So syntax error. It's giving me a syntax error. I can't do it here. So these are the invalid variables. So we need to declare a variable, either start with the small letter or either with the caps letter. And string value must be in a single quote or double quote, and integer value we don't put in a single quote. No need to put in a single quote or double quote. If we have did it, so it will convert as a string. We will learn next lecture about string and integer, all these things. Now today we will learn about a variable rules here, so which is allowed. So these 0 to 9 is allowed if it's allowed later here. For example, valid variable, let me insert a here. Let me make it a one more variable. For example, I'm declaring a valid variable here, where is equal underscore. Now I will make it ABC. Okay, sorry, here let me make it ABC. I did opposite now. Okay, so I did it here and I'm putting now Python here. So let me put a Python here. Okay, and now print. So as like, it is allowed. Okay, so now let me here. So now you will get a result Python. So here it's not allowed. It is because start with the digit. Because start with digit. So it is not allowed. Not allowed.